Hello there, this video is about the new Philips shaver in their range, which is the i9000 Prestige Ultra, as you can see on the box there, and on the back gives the model number XP9405. Okay, so this was sent to me as part of the Philips testing scheme, where no money changed hands, and I'd agreed to do a review after trying it for a few weeks. So this is the review here. I've also put a written review which should be attached to this somewhere, and some extra photos. Okay, so this is the box it comes in, which is quite nice and stylish. It's got the usual features and technical specifications on there, such as wet and dry, 1 hour charging, 60-minute runtime, and so on. All these things are on the website anyway. And inside the box, it opens up like so. I'll just come out slightly. So you can see that's a bit more, and there's a few little black boxes inside with the accessories and the charger and shaver itself, and a little piece of black tissue paper, so it's quite stylish. Okay, so if we look at the shaver itself first, it comes in this nice fabric covered hard case with the zip around one side there and the Philips tag on there. So I've opened this up. You'll see the shaver just inside, and there it is, very nice. And I'll take that out and just show you around it. So there's the shaver heads on there. They're flexible individually, so as you can see there, each one moves in its own way and flexes up and down, rather than some shavers which all of them move at the same time. So that's good for shaving on difficult areas such as the jawline and so on. On the front there's two buttons. So this one is the power on off button, and this one is for the menu which comes on this screen. So I'll show you that in a few minutes when I move into another room where it's darker and you can see the display properly then. Okay, on the back there it has this rubber covering around the back and the sides with these little dimples on it, so that's good. It's a nice soft grip there. And in the box also you get the attachment for the trimmer, which is there. So these both clip on and off quite easily, just like so, and then that clips on like that, so it's facing sort of backwards, and then you just press the power button to use that. Okay, so other things in the box, there's a little brush for cleaning, and then we have the charger cable, which is 1 meter long. So one end has a standard USB plug on there, the other one has the connector for the shaver itself, if you can see that there. And as I said, that's 1 meter long, or about 3 feet 3 inches in old money. And then this is the charger stand. So this goes on the flat base, and then the shaver slots into there and stands up while it's on charge. So you can do it that way, and in that case you put the cable into that little socket at the back there, or you can put this cable directly into the shaver. Just goes in one way round like that, and just charge it directly like so with the cable. Okay, so that's it for this part of the video. I'm just going to move into the other room now where it's darker, and then I'll carry on showing you what it's like when it's switched on with the lights and also the little menu screen there. Okay, so I've moved into a slightly less brightly lit room, and I'm going to show you this on charge. So I've got the charging stand here plugged in with the cable to a USB power socket. So when I put this in and charge it, it should switch on, and you'll see some lights come on like that, very nice. And then the lights below the edge of the charger stand circle around like that, as you can see, to show it's charging. Shows you on the display there the percentage and the bars for how charged it is. And the top there, you can see it lights up just for a moment when it starts to power up. Okay, so it stays like that. The other alternative is to plug the cable directly into the shaver. It only goes in one way, So that's it there, and you get the similar lights coming on and the display like so. So you can do it either way around. I prefer to put it on the stand because I think it looks nicer. Okay, so now I'll show you the shaver in use. So I'll press the on-off power button once, and it comes on like that. And you can see this blue light, this ring around the collar of the shaver at the top there. I don't know if you can see it, it is blue. I'm not sure if it shows up in its true colour on the video. But what that does, it's not just for nice looks, it also tells you as a guide on how much pressure you're applying to your skin with the head of the shaver, and also the rotation, because they advise to move it in circular rather than straight line motions. So it gauges that with sensors inside. So if you watch the colour change as I touch it on the skin, so blue means it's too light, some more pressure it turns green, and then too much and it turns to an orange colour. It does look orange in real life. It seems to be showing up as more like white on the video for some reason. Okay, so I'll just switch that off, and just to let you know, to clean it, you press this little button here and it flips open like so. You can clean it either with the little brush that's provided, or it says you can use it wet and dry. So I think it's suggesting you could use it under a tap. Just check the instructions for that. Okay, and this display here has different functions on it. So you can see the little dots along the bottom there. You can progress along them for different menus, and you click this button once like so, and that's got into the pressure sensor, which I was just talking about. So that one there says light guidance. So if you want to go into that menu, you press and hold this button for about 2 seconds, and then it takes you in there, and then you click this button again to go around the various options. So that there says pressure, so that's what it's on at the moment. Click again, it's motion, so that'll change the lights according to the movement. Press again, it's combined, so that's both, and press again and it's off. Okay, so if I hold this button again, I'll go back to the main menu. Click one more time, that's the travel lock there, so it doesn't switch on accidentally when it's in a case or something like that. Click again, that's to connect it to Bluetooth, because it has an app you can use, which I'll mention in a moment. And that one is for language, you can see it's already on English. And that one there, about, so that's general information. And if you click again, it goes back to the charge status there. Okay, so there's a app you can download free for this, which pairs with it through Bluetooth. And the app's called Groom Drive. It's free and part of Philips, so I'd recommend you download that. That has a lot of information in it, as a list of your shaving history, so dates and times, the length of time shaving on that occasion, and also graphs showing the pressure used and comparing the motion with pressure on various coloured bars on the graph. Quite a lot of information there, and there's also guides on various shaving techniques like beard trimming and so on, so I'd recommend you download that. Okay, so the shaver's very comfortable to hold. This is very nice, this dimpled grip on there, which goes around the sides and the back, and the shape of it fits in comfortably to the hand like so, and it's quite ergonomic, quite comfy and well designed, and it's a nice smooth, silky smooth texture to it there. Okay, regarding shaving, this is very smooth. The surface of the shaver head's sort of a silky smooth finish on there, so it glides over the skin quite well. And the blades are very good. Worth pointing out that this is brand new, so I'm taking that into account. So they might not be as sharp in a few months' time, but at the moment anyway, they're very good. They don't snag, even for shaving after a few days' growth. And the comfort and closeness are the two things I look for, so they give a close shave, definitely. The skin feels completely smooth and no stubble after I've used it. So in those respects, which I think are the most important ones, then it's excellent. Any downsides are quite trivial. So one, you don't get a plug in the box for the USB connection. You have to plug it into one you've got already or buy one. The cable's only 1 meter in length, so if you wanted a longer cable, then that could be a little trivial thing to mention. There's no cap on the shaver. Some shavers have a plastic cap on, but to be honest, in the past I found they fall off easily anyway. And you can't use it while it's on charge. So when it's plugged in, if you press the button, it'll tell you to unplug the charger cable. So if we plug this in now, and that's going on charge, and if we try to switch it on, it comes up with that graphic there telling you to unplug the cable. So if it's run out of power and you want a very quick shave before you leave the house, then unfortunately you can't just plug it in and use it straight away while it's charging, which you can with some shavers. So that's the sort of cons out of the pros and cons, but they are quite small, trivial things really. Overall, it's excellent, and if it's in your price range, then I'd have to recommend it. I think it's as good as you get for shavers, and all the bells and whistles with the lights are a nice addition to it all as well. Okay, all right, so I've put some photos and written review to go along with this. Hopefully this was helpful to some extent. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.